Remove weak verbs and disclosures. Before/after redlining checklist. Let's fix vague disclosures. Weak verbs blur responsibility and timelines, which invites disputes when things go wrong. Regulators don't reward fuzzy promises. They expect precise language that a reader can verify. Strong verbs clarify duty, timing, and result, so everyone knows who does what, when, and to what standard. For example, instead of "we handle requests quickly," say "we respond to requests within 2 business days." Clear verbs reduce risk, speed reviews, and build trust. In this micro lesson, you'll learn to spot weak verbs and replace them with specific, testable commitments. Start by hunting the weak set: do, make, provide, use, may, can. These verbs sound busy, but say little about action or obligation. Watch for hedgers like attempt, seek, intend, help. They signal effort, not delivery. Then catch ambiguous: handle, process, manage, address, which hide the concrete step a reader needs. If a verb could mean 5 different actions, replace it. Ask, would this wording hold up in a review? If not, clarify. Your goal: verbs that show a specific act, not a vague intention. Use this quick 4-part test. 1. Name the actor, customer support, the company, the vendor, who is on the hook. 2. State the action. What exactly happens? Notify, investigate, refund, delete. 3. Fix time and trigger. When it starts. Upon detection, within 24 hours, if a request is verified. 4. Show outcome and standard. What success looks like. Restore service, issue credit, delete data, measured by a metric or defined criterion. If any piece is missing, the verb is weak. Fill the gaps until the reader can audit the promise. When the statement is binding, swap may/can for will/shall to express obligation. Then, quantify. Specify frequency, limits, and thresholds. For example, no more than 3 attempts, or alerts sent within 15 minutes. Anchor promises to a control or policy, not hopes. We apply our access control policy beats. We intend to restrict access. If you truly need flexibility, state the conditions precisely. The goal is accountable language that regulators and customers can verify. Trade abstractions for concrete nouns. Instead of user information, say email address, billing address, transaction ID. Numbers beat adjectives. Within 2 business days is clearer than promptly. When possible, reference authoritative standards or laws to define expectations, such as ISO 27001, SOC 2, or a named statute. Specific nouns limit scope, numbers set boundaries, and norms provide benchmarks. Together, they turn a general assurance into a measurable commitment. Before, we may address outages promptly. This hedges on duty, may, and uses a vague speed promptly. After, we will restore service within 4 hours of detection. Now we have an actor, implicit company duty, a trigger, detection, a time frame, 4 hours, and a result, restore service. If helpful, add the detection source upon automated monitoring alert or customer report. Strong verbs plus measurable terms cut ambiguity and set clear expectations. Before, we may share data with partners. This leaves purpose, recipients, and scope wide open. After, we disclose customer IDs to payment processors only to complete transactions. Now the purpose is limited, recipients are defined, and scope is narrowed to a specific data element. You could tighten further. We disclose customer IDs to contracted PCI-compliant processors to complete card payments. Specifics transform a risky statement into a controlled, reviewable commitment. Try this fast edit loop. 1. Highlight weak verbs and swap in a precise action. Notify, verify, encrypt, delete, refund, restore. 2. Insert actor, trigger, time frame, outcome, so the promise is auditable. 3. Recheck for hedges like may, can, attempt, intend, and replace with will or condition-based commitments. 4. Add measurable terms, numbers, limits, service levels, and referenced policies or standards. One pass through this routine turns soft language into clear, defensible disclosures.